Welcome to Head to Dead, where we take two similar horror movies, compare them, to find out who comes out ahead and who winds up dead. I'm Adge.
And I'm Raj, and this week's movies are Blackwater versus
47 Meters Down. Let's get jiggy with it.
Let's dive on in with Blackwater. When Grace, her boyfriend, and sister take a boat tour of the mangrove swamps of northern Australia, things take a turn for the worse when the boat is flipped and the trio, along with their guide, finds themselves stuck in the water with one angry croc. Okay, so tell me your thoughts on Blackwater.
Oh, you sure?
I see where this is going.
So, long time ago, I saw Blackwater.
I believe we saw this movie together, actually.
We were teenagers.
Yeah.
I loved it. Rewatching this movie, so many fucking montages. There was like 10 vehicle montages in the fucking movie.
I agree. Yeah, there was.
In the whole, and another thing, the worst, and I swear to God, the worst music I've ever heard in a movie was in this film.
Oh, it was terrible. It was terrible.
What the? Who?
Well, let me get this out there. When they got on the boat, where the fuck did their shoes go?
Okay, yeah, that's true, because literally, I think the director was like, I don't want to, or the actors were like, I don't want to fucking wear wet shoes, so I guess they all
Well, they just
simultaneously left their
disappeared.
shoes. Yeah, it's, what, that's a good point.
And they were got up in the tree, all of them were barefoot.
That's it, yeah, you know what? That's like some FBI shit. Where did those shoes go? I wanted to bring up something that is a my thing. I kept thinking that the little necklace she was wearing, like 10 times, I thought that was like a St. Clown Posse Hatchet Man. Like it looked, I don't know why I kept thinking that, but I was like, why is she wearing a Hatchet Man necklace? I have things to say. and I have, what is that little man? Did you see that little guy?
The little guy that on the boat?
He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
What is he?
I have no idea.
I kept looking
no
for
clue.
him and I was like, he made it to the end.
Well, another big thing I had there was when the crocodile ate people, there was no blood in the water.
Oh, dude, speaking of that, the first guy, the tour guide, like after the boat gets attacked, he's just like floating there. Did the croc kill him or did he bump his head? Like what?
Yeah, what exactly happened to him that he died so suddenly?
Moving on to 47 Meters Down. Sisters Kate and Lisa travel to Mexico for a sunny vacation. When Kate suggests the pair do a cage dive with sharks, the siblings come face to face with the ultimate predator. Their worst fears are realized when the sisters find themselves stuck in a cage 47 meters down. So how do you feel about 47 Meters Down?
Well, I've got some pros and I've got some cons. One of my first pros would be that it has suspense in the movie for sure.
It definitely does a good job at making you feel anxious.
Yes, I believe that was a really good. They did that really well. Basically, the oxygen running out gave
That's
a lot of
super
suspense
frightening,
for it.
yeah.
That's a very
That
scary
does a better
thing.
job for me than the sharks do, honestly.
Well, I did believe the CGI with the sharks did have some good moments. I did see a couple moments I didn't quite enjoy.
I saw, like the only bad CGI I saw was like when the school of fish was going by.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
If we want to go on cons, I want to say immediately, the biggest con for me is I think the movie got boring. Like that might just be me. But I was so bored by the end of the movie.
I agree. I feel like the plot could have made something more interesting for us. I feel like the plot just wasn't there.
I mean, there's not much they could have done though. I mean, to be the devil's advocate, what could you do if there's two on a cage? I guess they did the best they could, but
Well, I feel like this is just a really niche kind of movie.
They took a chance.
I feel like there are a group of people that will find this movie terrifying because
I'm definitely
it's
among
a
them
shark movie.
with the oxygen. That's super frightening. I even tried to hold my breath at some points.
Yeah,
I was-
and you
I
know,
would have been dead as a doornail.
I feel like that group of people would find this more interesting. Particularly the people afraid of sharks in the ocean.
There's some funnier notes that kind of stuck with me. I love how Kate was just totally cool with emotionally blackmailing her friend into going into a shark
Yes.
cage. The whole movie she's talking about how, Stuart left me, my husband left me, or my boyfriend. Oh, well, Stuart wouldn't have left you if you got in a fucking shark cage.
All right, Adge, what movie do you think is better?
You're not going to like this. I think I actually enjoyed watching Blackwater more. Let me defend myself. I hated it. I hated Blackwater, but it made me feel. 47 Meters Down did nothing for me.
I'm going to have to go with 47 meters down because I could actually find some pros with that movie.
Yeah, it's a better movie.
Don't get me wrong, Blackwater made me laugh, but I think that it's just so terrible I can't deal with it.
It's a funner watch. That's the whole thing I'm going on, is I had more fun watching Blackwater than I did 46 meters.
Well, I can understand your take on that.
Telling me, or like asking me if one's objectively better, yeah, 47 meters, easily. It's better shot. It's doesn't have the worst music ever devised by man. It's just it is a better film, but it is
boring.
It was oh
It's
boy,
boring. Very boring.
I'm telling you, I had to pause that shit at the end, and I was like, I was looking for anything to do to not finish. I was like, I'm gonna go do the dishes just to not finish this film. Now you know how we feel. I'd love to hear how you feel. Also, give us some suggestions for movies we can cover in the future.
Next time, we're going Dawn of the Dead 2004 versus
28 Days Later.